run in scoring position.
Now it's Ryan Vilade. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And our pitcher in this game, Shane McClanahan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Inside, almost got him. There's a high chopper. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Here's Trout. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That's out number 2.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, I hate to say it, but he's been taking a lot of defensive swings lately. I don't think he's picking up the release point, recognizing the pitch early enough. And to be honest, a good fastball looks like it'll knock the bat out of his hands right now.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Rays, Austin Slater.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Hey.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Bunting for a hit. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Oswald Peraza. That one ripped, but foul. Now the 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and now 3-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Halos looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Simpson gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting 6, designated hitter, number 43.
Next is the designated hitter.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That is the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Angels 1, the Rays nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. Siri on the move to the alley. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Gandhi Diaz.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Hey! So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down in order go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Nope.
Chop to the left side. Walls. And it gets by him. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And a good eye there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Line drive, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, but they lead it 1-2. Back here at Angel Stadium, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. Out towards right center field. Trout takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Raised down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Madrigal on to first. Play is made, 2 out. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. Base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 1-1. He's 0 for 1. And that's a strike. This to center field. And it falls. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
There's the strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Strike 2.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Man at second. That's to third. Caminero slings to first in time. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Nick Madrigal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at third, 2 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Play made. That ends the inning. Angels ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 70.
Popped up. Madrigal. 1 up, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Yandy Diaz now. On the ground to short, could be 2. Neto over to second, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Nick Madrigal. Foul ball there.
You know, these Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Outside, that's a ball.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. Walls throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Jose Siri. Grounded out his first time up. Fought off foul. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Nope. Outside.
fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Legumina getting loose as well.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. That one fouled hard the other way. And fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit, and that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Now the Angels.
For the Angels, number 59, Jose Soriano.
Right through there for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Oh, he hit him.
Right out.
And that got him pretty flush. Ryan Valade digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. In the air, right field. Adele moving back for this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Williamson. Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall should bring in 2. One runs in. Save. It's 4-1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning.
For Tampa Bay.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Got him. 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Oswald Peraza. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back in Anaheim, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 37, Brent.
Fastball for a strike.
Shooter.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The designated hitter, Gandhi Diaz.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, number 43. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball one.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's inside. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really.
For Tampa Bay, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Foul ball there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out front, rip foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
To the right side, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and we are all tied up.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto, 1 for 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get it?
Kevin Kelly gets the call from the pen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Joe Adele. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Pulls that one foul. Second and third, 1 away.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a pop-up. Aranda under this one. And there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Tap foul to plate. Two on, 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2. him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Vilade. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else,
the flip, there's one. And that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Out to short, Neto. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece.
Now pitching for Tampa
Back
Bay.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sulser.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. For a pitcher pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. One. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's in for a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Angels.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. In there safely.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. Foul ball. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. Grounder tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now pitching for the Angels.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 57.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
The 1-0. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important at a big moment like that. Nicely done.
There's a strike at the knees.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Fastball for a strike. swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's a one-run game.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior.
Ball. Man, look at this crap. Way outside. Look at this crap. It's supposed to be outside. It's a glitch or something.
Amonero.
See how the ball's pitched.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Ooh. So they turn to their closer, Kirby Yates. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. And that is out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Fastball for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Tap foul at the plate. Yates is just one strike away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.